channel NAS Studies. Today the topic is on cytoplasmic inheritance. Cytoplasmic inheritance, the inheritance that is related with the cytoplasm. We all know mainly the inheritance are through the nucleus or nuclear inheritance, that inside the nucleus chromosome and DNA is present, and that is responsible for carrying out transfer of gene from one generation to next generation. There are two types of inheritance in cytoplasm. One is through the mitochondria, another inheritance we will study in the chloroplast. Chloroplast is only in case of plant cell, that is, but in the mitochondrial inheritance is both in plant cell as well as in animal cells. So for that I want to discuss about in eukaryotic cell. There is nuclear inheritance, and other is your cytoplasmic inheritance. Cytoplasmic inheritance. So in nuclear inheritance we will see there is plasmid also and there is chromosome also. Plasmid inheritance is mainly in eukaryotic cell is absent, but only in case of 2 micron, that is the plasmid which is found in S. cerevisiae, that is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Baker yeast. It is called as a Baker yeast. So 2 micron circle is the plasmid found in the eukaryotic cell, that is in yeast, but mainly it is absent in case of eukaryotic cell. Plasmid is the main found in the prokaryotic cell. And another one is the chromosome. So chromosomal DNA, it is further we can say divided as sex chromosome and autosome. Sex chromosome is also called as allosome, and another one is your autosome. And autosome is your the chromosome which is in the body cell. That is your autosome. So what is autosome and what are the characteristic features we will see? Here we see nuclear inheritance, nuclear follow Mendelian inheritance. They are following the inheritance pattern of Mendel. So it is called as Mendelian inheritance. Of reciprocal crosses. Are same meiosis, segregation of homologous chromosome during meiosis. See here, in the autosome they are following the inheritance pattern. The DNA that are present in the autosome, in the chromosome, that is autosome chromosome. What happened there? There the nuclear inheritance, they follow Mendelian pattern of inheritance that we study in the all the inheritance that are we have seen in result of reciprocal cross are same. And third one is the segregation of homologous chromosome during meiosis. See, this one is your nucleus and this is your cytoplasm. This nucleus possesses the chromosome. Nucleus, they have a chromosome. This chromosome have nuclear gene, and this gene is passing to the next generation, in the further generations. So the inheritance is your nuclear inheritance because it is coming from the nucleus. nuclear inheritance, which in the Roman letter B and C. In the Roman letter there genomes. So this is about the how in the through the nucleus the inheritance is passing on. My topic is about on the cytoplasmic inheritance, but I have said this one to make you the concept character is passing through then it is called is nuclear inheritance. But if same things happen from the cytoplasm, when the character is coming from the cytoplasm, or then we call it as a cytoplasmic inheritance. Cytoplasmic inheritance. And mainly in the cytoplasmic inheritance, there is here mitochondria that is present both in plant and animal cell, and another mitochondrial DNA. It is semi-autonomous in nature. It has mitochondria possesses its own DNA that possesses the properties of inheritance. Then another one is your chloroplast that is present in the plant cell. Chloroplast DNA. It is empty DNA. ctDNA. So the character which is passing through the cytoplasmic inheritance, they are called as cytoplasmic inheritance. It is also called as extra chromosomal inheritance. Chromosomal inheritance. Or we also call it as maternal inheritance. Maternal means that is the character which is passing from the female or from the mother. They are called as maternal inheritance. And we all know that during the fertilization, when the sperm and the egg fuse, mainly the nucleus of the sperm, that female sperm that is transferred, but the female egg that possessing both nucleus as well as cytoplasm, both are contribution in the formation of zygote. So whatever the characters which are in the cytoplasm, mainly the mitochondria or the chloroplast, they are inherited to the next generation through the female. That's why it's named as a maternal inheritance. And extra chromosomal because outside the in the nucleus or in the cytoplasm. So it's named like this extra chromosomal inheritance. That are also contributing for the passing of character from to the next generations. So what are the properties of the cytoplasmic inheritance? It is self-replicating organelles. Mainly mitochondria, chloroplast are self-replicating organelles. These both mitochondria and chloroplast, they have circular DNA. The DNA is in circular in nature. Circular DNA is present. They have produced either mRNA and protein. mRNA and protein. And this mRNA and protein, if it is in the chloroplast, it is called as plastid gene. Plastid gene. If it is in the case of chloroplast. If it is in the case of mitochondria, then it is chondriogene. Chondriogene. So the gene which is passing from the chloroplast, they are called as plastid gene, and that is passing through the mitochondria, they are called as chondriogene. It is also called as plastogene. Plastogene. So this is about the cytoplasmic inheritance. So what this cytoplasmic inheritance? They not follow. Okay, not follow Mendelian inheritance. And also in this case there is no segregation during meiosis, and also there is reciprocal cross are not same. Result of reciprocal cross are not same. In the cytoplasmic inheritance, we have seen that mainly it is through the mother, or the mother is contributing. So the reciprocal cross, that is when the cross is made between male and female, so the character of maternal or extra chromosome, whatever the DNA is transferred, that is from the mother's side. So if the crosses, so if we make a reciprocal process, and then the character, if it is, because here the whatever the character which is present in the cytoplasm of the mother, that is transferred. So when the cross is made in the made like that also, the reciprocal process will not same. But that is not in the case of your chromosome. That is a nuclear inheritance, chromosome of nuclear inheritance. But it is in the but in case of cytoplasmic inheritance, reciprocal process, they are not found same. That's the main reason for. So we will see that when there is nuclear inheritance, when there is nuclear inheritance, reciprocal cross are same. Reciprocal, because it is from the nucleus, so reciprocal cross are same. Male with female or female with male, when the cross is made with a particular trait, it will, the result will always be same. That is your reciprocal cross. But in cytoplasmic inheritance, reciprocal cross are not same. And why? Because we know that from the male side only nucleus is contributed, but from the female side both nucleus and cytoplasm is contributed. So when the cross is made, so when the in that cross of the cytoplasmic inheritance, cytoplasm is not coming from the male side. That's why the reciprocal cross, when the cross is also made, it will not give the same result, or like just like nuclear inheritance. So that I am making understand between the nuclear inheritance what and cytoplasmic inheritance is what. Now we will discuss the cases, different types of cases of cytoplasmic inheritance. Mainly there are three types of cases which we study in cytoplasmic inheritance. One is your that is in 4 o'clock plant, that is your Mirabilis jalapa. We want that is chloroplast mutation, that we will study. Second, we will study about on the mitochondrial yeast. That is also one we will study another cases. And one is, and a third one is your kappa particle in parameciums. That is also one of the case of cytoplasmic inheritance. And your other is your that is snail cell coiling. That is also one of the we will study in the cytoplasmic inheritance. So let's discuss about what are the cases of cytoplasmic inheritance.